Hello, back again. Now, I've got a bunch of, well, not that many Super NES games, but I'm gonna review them in order from my favorite to my least favorite. Okay, now, I've just got this box here. I'm just gonna pull these all out so it's easy for them. Now, I'll just start off by telling you the names of all the games Super NES that I have. First of all, I have Killer Instinct, which is like it's almost like a cross between Primal Rage and, well, not really. It's pretty much like a Mortal Kombat knockoff, except it's really fun. I'm sure this was in the arcade. Other game I have is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, a great game too. Then I have Alien vs. Predator, which is okay. It's alright. Then I have, all these games sort of suck ass. Earthworm Jim, which is confusing, and Super Bonk, which is too easy, and Super Godzilla, which is just fucking retarded. And I love Godzilla. But that game just sucks ass. It's like an abomination. Anyhow, I'm gonna start reviewing them now. Killer Instinct. Mortal Kombat fighter game. So much fun with 2 players. It's just like classic 90s arcade action, rated T. And I'm surprised that a game rated T even made it out on the Super Nintendo. But it's a lot of fun. I love the voices for the characters. The special moves are cool. You've got such a variety of characters. You've got a skeleton character, you've got a fire character, an ice character. This guy called Fulgore, he's got like these huge talons on his arms. It's pretty much like Mortal Kombat on drugs. And it's so much fun. I can't recommend this enough. It's such a great game. Please go out and buy this and then share with me how much you love it, because it's just so cool. It's totally worth the 20 bucks I spent for it. Yeah, I know, 20 bucks for a Super NES game, but I'm so glad I spent that money. The soundtrack is great too. It's got such like, it's just like you got a pounding soundtrack. You know, like that really classic sort of pounding arcade sort of sound from the 90s. It's just got that. Look it up on YouTube and you'll know what I'm talking about. Next one I'm talking about is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Now, the irate gamer liked this game, and, you know, I don't really go by the irate gamer's reviews that much. Ghosts and Goblins was a great game, and I know that for a fact because I played it in the store. It's just difficult, and he doesn't like it because he sucks. And, yeah, but this game's really fun. You can't play as 4 players, like he already said, but 2-player is just as fun. It's got like this is like the definition, the soundtrack is the definition of late 80s, 90s. You will be amazed at how 90s this is. It's absolutely fantastic. I enjoy this. I thought it was a great game. I've only made it to like the 3rd level because, you know, it's not really the sort of thing you want to play for hours on end. But, and it's really just a button masher game. I always try to, like, I don't like to be a button masher, and I like to try and figure out what the moves are so I can sort of control myself. But the problem is, it seems like it just does whatever it wants, and it really is just a button masher game. But, you know, it's got its entertaining moments, and it's definitely based off the cartoon. Like the 80s cartoon. But, if you're looking for just sort of a 2-player button masher arcade classic style game, then I guess I'd recommend this. I think I'm going to get the NES Turtles games. I know they're not supposed to be good, but, you know, I like to at least experience these things for myself. And, you know, it's just a game. Why get so frustrated over a game? Okay. The next one. AVP, Alien vs. Predator. Now, no, this was not made recently. For those of you who aren't nerds and don't follow the AVGN sort of, or AVP sort of thing, then you won't know that Alien vs. Predator was a comic book series by Dark Horse Comics and maybe DC too. But that was going on for a long time before the movie came out in like the 2000 years. It was going on since the 80s, and they finally got around to making a sort of crappy movie off of it. I didn't mind the movie. The second one's not supposed to be good, but they finally got around to making a movie of it in the 2000s. I'm not sure what year it was made. This game's sort of boring, only because there's really not much variety in what's going on, but I don't like it. Like, you're just sort of walking along in a straight line fighting aliens, and it's sort of, in a way, it's easy, but it's not really that fun. Like, for Alien vs. Predator, I expected more than this. It just seems sort of repetitive, and the aliens are a bit too strong. And sometimes you can go off the edge of the screen and you're sort of fighting there and you gotta sort of figure out what's going on. I think this was an arcade game, but it's obviously an adaptation. I know it sounds like it's just a regular side-scroller game, but something about this just isn't that fun. I expected more from Alien vs. Predator, but they didn't really do a good job. I wanted to get a, what is it, like an Atari Jaguar, because there's a really good Alien vs. Predator game that came out for that. And they got Wolfenstein 3D and Doom, so I wanted to get that, but I don't have any money right now. I actually have negative $140. Don't ask me how. Okay, the next games I'm going to talk about sort of suck. Earthworm Jim, no one really knows about the cartoon, but it was a very clever cartoon from the 80s. There was like it only had like 2 seasons, but it was very clever. There was, like, you know how dogs are scared of vacuum cleaners? There was a dog who actually went into the vacuum cleaner bag and found, like, the 4th dimension. But, and then at the end, there's, like, a cow that always lands on Earthworm Jim. But Earthworm Jim is just this normal earthworm who finds a power suit and gets superpowers. That's sort of awesome, but the game's not very good, because because they try to make it look like a cartoon, but the problem is I can't tell what's part of the background and what you can jump on. Because you can jump on the stuff that's sort of seamless, so I can't really figure out what's going on, and the controls are frustrating. It's frustrating trying to shoot. If you get used to it after a little while, but I just didn't like it that much. I got it for free though, so it doesn't matter. I don't recommend this game. The next one is Super Bonk. Now, I've been meaning to play this, but it doesn't appeal to me. I got it for free again. My brother was playing it, and you can't die in this game. You've got like an infinite amount of health, like it's just too easy, and it just doesn't appeal to me. It's like this baby on drugs who goes around doing stuff. Nothing really that special about it. It's just, you're too strong and there's too much health in the game for you to pick up. So, I don't know. It's not that great. And the next one, Super Godzilla. I expected a great game. I spent $10 on this. It was not a good game. It's annoying because you've got like this little mini-map thing down at the bottom of the screen, and you're controlling this blue dot, which is Godzilla. And then on the top of the screen you can see Godzilla walking around. And it's annoying because you can only walk certain areas because the aliens are controlling Godzilla. And like when you finally reach an enemy to fight, which is King Ghidorah, every time he takes a hit at you, there's like a 10-second long cartoon of him coming in and hitting you. It's so annoying, and I can't land a hit. It's too difficult. It's not fun. I'm not happy with this game. It frustrates me. I know there are good Godzilla games out there, and this isn't one of them. Why, Toho? Why would you license such a piece of shit? Anyhow, I'm gonna do one more part to this review. This part has my Sega Genesis games in it. And that'll be coming up next. So, look for that. I shall see you on the flip side.